I'm sure it's guaranteed to be the best trip of my life.
I always wanted to go to Ladakh.
Very excited for the trip.
This is one of those trips that everybody thinks of doing sometime or the other in life.
The day and the moment I read it on the Facebook page of Volkswagen, that very moment I made my mind that I'm going to do this.
Driving to Leh. It is, without doubt, one of the bucket list adventures for all car lovers in India. Towering snow-clad passes, barren desert highlands, pristine lakes, sumptuous food, spotless skies, and the peace and quiet of the mountains clubbed with some of the most adventurous and amazing roads in the country. Well, who doesn't fancy a driving holiday like that? Now, if you happen to be a Volkswagen car owner or enthusiast, you surely won't have missed the news of the launch of Volkswagen India's latest community program called Volkswagen Experiences, or VWE, or simply We. Under this new customer-oriented initiative, Volkswagen is aiming to create exciting opportunities for its fans to engage with the brand as well as experience its stunning range of products. The company recently kicked off this campaign, starting with the first chapter, an exhilarating expedition to Ladakh. We decided to tag along with Volkswagen India and its loyal fans and customers on this adventure, and suffice to say, we had a ball of a time. Driving Volkswagen's impeccable machines such as the Virtus, Tiguan and Tiguan on the challenging and exquisite roads in Ladakh made us an even bigger fan of these products. And as you'll now hear from Volkswagen fans, they echoed the same sentiments.
The Tiguan was very comfortable with me.
I was driving a 1.5 GT DSG model. The gearbox was really very intelligent. I just did not feel as if there was lag at any point of time.
Hill assist, that really supported me, and that was so relaxing for me. I was enjoying drive and I was not stressful. That was a beautiful moment.
I'm here partly because I love to drive, so for me the most enjoyable was to drive, and I'm looking forward to that one.
Everywhere snow was there. We were driving in the middle, and I can see the entire train is completely white. Those was my absolutely favorite of the entire trip.
Yeah, I've come to know a lot of new people, and that's the best part of this journey, I guess. You come to know a lot of new people from diverse backgrounds.
It feels like they are the friends forever and never felt that we have never met before.
Basically, Volkswagen cars are dependable cars, right?
As long as you're in a Volkswagen, you feel very safe.
We own 4 VWs and I'm sure we're going to love them for our lives.
It was fantastic. I mean, this was something which I was really looking forward to.
I think you guys have exceeded my expectations.
If VW arranges this kind of event again, I would love to join because it is one of my best memory of my life. Loving you guys.
Now the Volkswagen Experiences drive, today was a pretty eventful day. We crossed into Nubra Valley, and I hadn't been to Nubra Valley, and it's absolutely beautiful. But our ultimate aim today was, because it's a bit of a long day, to reach the Siachen Memorial. You of course know Siachen is the highest battlefield in the world. Soldiers lived there during their postings in treacherous conditions, and you also get to see this Siachen glacier there. But the biggest surprise for me for the day was the road between Nubra Valley and Siachen. This road was an absolute revelation. It's about 90-95% full blacked out, single lane, but what makes it really nice is that the traffic is very, very low. You run for most of it right along the Nubra River. You can see it behind me. We'll have better shots coming up from the other camera teams in the video. And the road is right next to the mountains and between the river. It's twisty, it's winding, it's got lovely corners, it's got climbs, drop, crests, blind turns. It's an absolute driver's delight. The fact that the condition of the road condition, the surface for about 90-95% of the time is absolutely perfect. It's a gorgeous piece of road, a very fine driving road. In fact, I would say it is one of the better driving roads in India. So if you're ever in the Nubra Valley area, have some free time, take out half a day, at least half a day, because Nubra Valley to Siachen, if you push like we do, will take you 2.5 to 3 hours one way, so maybe a full day. And while you'll enjoy the drive a lot, what you can also do, you see these beautiful expanse of mountains and the valley and the river here. You can probably take a break, sit next to the river, have your lunch here, just relax, not hear too many sounds, just be away from the urban hustle bustle. So that's one novelty that I've experienced on the Volkswagen Experiences. More to come later in the video.
After exploring and acclimatizing ourselves in Ladakh, there was a last-minute twist as we decided to be a little more adventurous and took a detour to the Zanskar Valley before returning to Delhi. Suffice to say, it was the right decision. From Leh, we decided to take the road less travelled towards the Zanskar Valley. Instead of sticking to the smooth tarmac of Leh-Kargil highway, we took the rather adventurous route, which included traversing through the towering passes of Sirsila and Singila, both of which are at a height of 16,000 feet. While the lack of oxygen at these altitudes did make our lives difficult, it was actually the stunning views of the valley that left us breath and speechless. However, the beauty of Zanskar Valley can be quite distracting, and caution while driving is recommended. In fact, more than 80% of the stretch is tarred, meaning it's all gravel and rocks. The steep inclines doesn't make life any easier. Thankfully though, we were in a Tiguan and its high ground clearance and 4-motion all-wheel drive really came handy. During our stay in Zanskar Valley, we stayed and explored the beautiful town of Padum and couldn't stop ourselves from soaking in the views of the mesmerizing Himalayas all day long. Later, we managed to get back in action and indulge in some sightseeing activities, including a visit to Zanskar's largest monastery, Karsha. After spending 2 days in Zanskar, it was time to bid farewell to this hidden gem of Ladakh region as we zipped towards Kargil. And we use the word zipped because that's how it feels when you're behind the wheel of the Tiguan, thanks to its explosive TSI motor and taut handling. On our way back home, we crossed the mighty Drang Drung Glacier, which is the second largest glacier in Ladakh after Siachen. And while we were there, it suddenly started to snow. To say it was a jaw-dropping moment would be a gross understatement. All we can say is we definitely ended our Volkswagen Experiences journey on a high.